What if the most valuable resource wasn't gold, money, or crypto, but the minutes of your life? Imagine a world where time itself becomes the universal currency, where every transaction comes at the cost of your lifespan. How would this reshape society, our priorities, and our very existence? Stick around as we dive into this mind-bending concept. In a world where time is currency, the phrase "time is money" takes on a whole new meaning. Every second, minute, and hour would hold tangible value, causing people to think more carefully about their daily activities. What we once saw as trivial tasks, like waiting in line or mindlessly scrolling on our phones, would suddenly feel like wasteful expenditures of life itself. This could transform how we spend our time, encouraging a society that is more mindful of what they do with their limited moments. People might become more driven to pursue activities that bring value, whether through personal growth or meaningful experiences. Material wealth would no longer be the measure of success. Instead, lifespan would be the new form of wealth. As the pursuit of time took precedence, people might develop innovative technologies designed to either earn or conserve precious seconds and minutes. However, this shift might also come with immense pressure. This new world would also lead to the emergence of a temporal class divide. In this reality, economic inequality would no longer be defined by how much money someone had, but by how much time they could access. The wealthy wouldn't just live better lives, they'd live longer ones. Those who possess abundant time could afford luxuries, leisure, and top-tier healthcare, allowing them to extend their lifespans even further. Meanwhile, those struggling with limited time might be forced to trade away years of their life for basic needs, like food, shelter, or medical care. A new time class system would dominate society, with a clear divide between the privileged who hoard time and the less fortunate, who struggle to survive. When it comes to work, careers would be no longer about earning money, but about accumulating time. High-demand jobs would reward individuals with significant time credits, making them some of the most desirable positions in the world. On the flip side, the very nature of work would change. People would likely prioritize roles that offer more free time or those that allow them to spend fewer hours of their lives on mundane or repetitive tasks. Technology and automation would play an even bigger role in this society, allowing machines and artificial intelligence to handle the most time-consuming aspects of work, leaving people free to focus on the more impactful elements. Entrepreneurs and creatives could thrive in a world where their business or creations promise to save others valuable time. However, low-paying jobs could take on a far more grim dimension. In exchange for survival, workers would essentially be trading away their lifespans. Labor rights movements would likely take on even more urgency, advocating for fair compensation in terms of time, not just money. In this world, society might not only value productivity, but also the professions that contribute most to human well-being. Yet, how would we balance efficiency with the fundamental value of human connection and fulfillment? As the value of time escalates, relationships would evolve into something entirely different. In a world where every interaction costs time, people might be much more selective about who they spend their time with. Shallow or toxic relationships could fade into obscurity, as individuals would no longer afford to waste precious years on unfulfilling connections. On the other hand, transactional relationships might become more common, with people investing their time into others in exchange for favors, companionship, or other benefits. In this reality, the strength of a relationship might not be measured by affection or emotional connection, but by how much value it can generate in terms of time. However, communities might also experience a renaissance. People might come together, pooling their time to achieve greater shared goals. This could foster deeper collaboration, empathy, and interdependence, as people realize that every moment spent helping others contributes to a greater collective good. Focus heavily on reducing time debt, encouraging healthy lifestyles, exercise, and mental wellness as the key to protecting one's life against the pressures of time consumption. Healthcare would undergo a radical transformation in this new world where time is currency. Every medical decision would be weighed not just in financial terms, but in terms of life itself. Treatments, surgeries, and medications would be priced in minutes, hours, or even years. a life-saving procedure could cost an entire decade of a person's time, forcing them to consider whether the benefit is worth such a sacrifice. Preventive care would take on an even greater significance as people strive to preserve their time reserves. Public health initiatives might focus heavily on reducing time debt, encouraging healthy lifestyles, exercise, and mental wellness as the key to protecting one's life against the pressures of time consumption. In a society where time is the currency, consumer behavior would undergo a massive shift. Instead of spending money, people would carefully evaluate whether a product or service is worth the minutes of their life it costs. Luxuries and non-essential items might lose their appeal, as individuals would prioritize things that contribute directly to their well-being or longevity. Minimalism could become the norm, with people seeking to live more intentionally, focusing on the essentials and cutting out anything that doesn't add value to their life. Conversely, businesses might find success in offering products that promise to save consumers time. Innovations designed to maximize efficiency and convenience could lead to a thriving market, creating opportunities for businesses to cater to the growing demand for time-saving solutions. The criminal justice system would be completely redefined in a world where time is currency. Instead of traditional penalties like fines or prison sentences, crimes could be punished by subtracting years from an offender's life. Petty offenses might cost just a few weeks, while major crimes could result in the loss of decades. This system would create an entirely new approach to justice, one that emphasizes the preciousness of every moment. Rehabilitation programs could also emerge, offering offenders the chance to earn back lost time through positive actions or community service. However, this new system would undoubtedly raise serious ethical concerns. Would the poor, who already struggle to accumulate enough time for basic survival, be disproportionately affected? And how would society handle wrongful convictions that irreversibly shorten a person's life? The stakes of justice would be incredibly high, requiring a justice system that is fair, transparent, and accountable. The pursuit of innovation would intensify in a world where time is currency. People and companies would strive relentlessly for efficiency, constantly looking for ways to achieve more with less time. Automation, artificial intelligence, and other technological advancements would dominate industries, offering solutions that speed up processes and reduce human time investment. Collaboration would thrive as people work together to share ideas and strategies that help everyone save time. Education systems would also adapt, placing a greater emphasis on time management, creative problem-solving, and efficiency, preparing individuals to succeed in this time-centric economy. As time becomes the ultimate currency, society would face complex ethical dilemmas. Who determines the value of time? Would people be able to sell their time, creating a black market for life itself? These questions would force society to confront the morality of trading away one of our most fundamental resources. While some safeguards and regulations might emerge to protect vulnerable populations, enforcement would be a monumental challenge. These ethical questions would push philosophers, ethicists, and lawmakers to find solutions that ensure fairness in a system where life itself is bought and sold. Finally, the idea of time as currency challenges us to think about the true meaning of life. If every moment has a price, would people begin to live with greater purpose, appreciating every second? Or with a relentless pressure to maximize life's value, create a society filled with anxiety, as individuals feel the weight of each passing minute? Philosophers would debate what truly matters: wealth, happiness, legacy, or something else entirely. In a world where time is money, how would we make each moment count? If time were currency, life itself would be redefined. Every decision would carry profound weight, from what you buy to how you live. What do you think? Would this be a utopia or a dystopia? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this concept blew your mind, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into fascinating ideas. Don't forget to share this with someone who always says, time is money. See you next time.